You know, everybody's voicing their opinion and jumping in the ring with this Sean Puffy Combs situation. We know that Sean Puffy Combs for years has ran these streets and has been a terror. Well, he's allegedly known for being a terror in the community amongst his own people. You have a lot of people that are very disgruntled with him, saying that he was a bad businessman. He stole publishing. He verbally, mentally, and physically abused people. We saw the video with Cassie. Now, we know that he's not charged with the Cassie incident. That's not part of his charges in this indictment, right? But we know that CNN and TMZ and all the media publications, they keep promoting that, showing that all over the world. They're showing that as a catalyst to how bad this guy is, right? We all know that, right? So a lot of us, we just sitting back watching, waiting to see what's going to happen. But that does not negate the fact that Puffy has still been a terror or a bad person in his own community amongst black folk. We know, a lot of us know that. There's a lot of people that can testify to their bad relationships with Sean Puffy Combs. But there's one person out there right now, one well-known person, well-spoken person that's actually speaking up for Sean Puffy Combs, and he's asking questions about his charges, and he's very upset. And this is Dr. Umar Johnson. He's asking this:
Sean Puffy Combs' federal charges have little, if anything, to do with domestic abuse. His major sex crime federally is he's being accused of transporting women across state lines to engage in sex. Not Casey, not the freak-offs, not us, but prostitutes. Why am I bringing this up? Because I don't support. I do not support men paying for the sugar box. I do not support black women having to sexually exploit their sugar box in order to pay their bills. With that being said, prostitution is the oldest female business on the planet Earth. It is the oldest female business on the planet Earth. It is the oldest female business on the planet Earth. It is the section that Sean Puffy Combs is being accused of. Not domestic abuse, not freak-offs, not stomping out Cassie, not engaging in sex. It is interstate trafficking. That is the charge. Why am I bringing this up? I'm bringing this up, peace God, because when I listen to the news, they're not talking about the evidence against Sean Puffy Combs. When I listen to the news, they're not talking about the evidence of Sean Puffy Combs. When I listen to the news, I have yet to hear anybody give me a specific piece of interstate evidence against Sean Puffy Combs. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it for the low political IQ niggas. I'm going to say it for the average political IQ niggas. And I'm going to say it for the high IQ niggas. I haven't seen or heard a single piece of evidence against Sean Puffy Combs. I ain't read it in the New York Times. I ain't read it in the Philadelphia Inquirer. I ain't heard it on CNN. I ain't seen it on headline news. Where is the evidence that Sean Puffy Combs engaged in interstate trafficking? I keep hearing about Cassie when I turn on the news. Why are we hearing about Cassie when Cassie has nothing to do with the federal indictment? I don't think any black man should have 1,000 bottles of baby oil. I don't think any black man needs 1,000 bottles of baby oil. But I haven't seen anywhere in federal law where owning 1,000 bottles of baby oil is a federal crime. Brothers and sisters, are you with me so far? Brothers and sisters, are you with me so far? Do you understand, overstand, and understand what the most requested black scholar in the world is saying right now? Do you understand and overstand and understand what the most requested black scholar in the world is saying right now? Do you understand, overstand, and understand what the premier Pan-Africanist on the planet is saying to you right now. Baby oil is not a federal crime. Stomping out Cassie, he was not charged with a crime. The freak-offs are not crimes. So why do we keep hearing about Cassie? Why do we keep hearing about baby oil? Why do we keep hearing about freak-offs? Where are the federal charges, and why are the charges being sealed? Why did the feds seal the charges against Sean Puffy Combs? I'm going to tell you one reason why the feds sealed the charges against Sean Puffy Combs. One of the biggest reasons they sealed the charges against Sean Puffy Combs is because the evidence is probably weak. The evidence is probably weak. And because the evidence is probably weak that he is guilty of sex trafficking, and because the evidence is probably weak that he is guilty of trafficking, they had to seal the charges. They had to hide the charges from you and I. They had to hide the charges from you and I long enough for the public to be carried out.
See, this is the stuff that I don't take serious, right? You know, Dr. Umar Johnson, brother, just open up the school and be quiet. Just open up the school. You know, a lot of times these guys go around, they talk about the W man and they talk about this and that. But when you decide to play a game where you actually hurt your own people, because there's people that look like all of us that's disgruntled with Puffy, right? I get all the stuff that he's saying. A lot of us got a 15th degree black belt on talking about the other people on the other side. We already know that. We already know a lot of the rules don't apply. You telling us something that we don't know. But the thing is, when you want to lay in bed and play the game, and then when things turn on you, it is what it is. Because while you was playing the game, you was hurting your own people. And you was being protected to the point where they didn't want to protect you no more. That's just the way the game go. You know, you got Kim, you. Man, listen, they played the Cassie video, and we know that he's not charged with that. But that don't negate the fact that we saw him on video doing that to Cassie. And you have countless numbers of other women that's alleging that he did it, right? Now, he's going to get his day in court. And we're going to find out. We're going to find out because we know that there was a grand jury. And we know that there's a lot of people that slated to testify against him. So we're going to find out about a lot of stuff, man. But I'm not sitting up here taking up for him because for the last 25 years, you've had people very disgruntled with this man, with all the dirty tactics and stuff that he's done. Yes, he's settled. This man has settled so many cases, suits out of court. We all know about the situation he had with Mace and what Mace said. So I'm talking about our people because this guy has been a detriment to our community. There's a lot of people, man. There's a lot of people that got an issue with him, and people have been blowing the whistle on this man for some time now. So we can come out and get upset. We can come out and say, well, feel like he's being treated unfairly. I mean, okay, fair enough. We can say all that, but a lot of the stuff that he's doing, he earned this. This is what he's earned. So he want to come out and give people back their publishing after you stole their publishing. These are people that look like you. You was a detriment to. You had a lot of young black people that came up into Bad Boy to sign with him. And he just did just atrocious things. You have Danity Kane and the Dirty Money Girls. They all got something to say. It's just a lot, man. So people say, well, why they coming out now and say, no, people been saying it. Gene Deal has been calling this man out for the last 13 years. And it went on deaf ears. There was a lot of people, Mark Curry, a lot of these people have been calling this guy out and saying that this guy was no good. So I'm not dealing with what the other group of people are saying. I'm dealing with what our people have been saying about this guy. In a court of public opinion based off of our people. And like I said, he's going to have his day in court. Has he been convicted of anything yet? No. But the thing is, I'm casting judgment on him based off of the 25 years of black people that's done business with him, that's been disgruntled, that's been playing out in our community for years. So whatever they're doing to him, he decided to play over in that game. So he's getting everything that's coming to him. Listen, we as black people in America, we already understand how certain things go. We already get that. So I don't need Dr. Umar to tell me that. But I'm going to cut this video short here, man. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button. Subscribe to Street Media TV. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.